This is Johnny from Unleashed, and you're watching Stormbringer, the Austrian heavy scene. Our first album, obviously, it's where we all started all this, and I'm still proud of that first record. Good old times. We still play some of the songs live. The law of nature under which we all live, whether we like it or not. That's my only comment. I think he's been some of his stories has been a nice influence, especially in the past, for some of the songs we've made. Yeah, love his stories. Yeah, it's I think that's in most countries in the world, that's based upon traditions that has been told and lived from father to son, from mother to daughter, and it's also a pretty good source of inspiration for many bands, not just for Unleashed, but yeah, to speak it out in short, that is. Well, aren't we all? I will comment that, just that very word, with saying Vikings is being a Viking means in the spirit, and not necessarily where you are from. So it's in the spirit, and it's what you do and how you treat your fellow friends. You know? Which one? Really, good friends of mine. Still, we don't have a lot of communications on a daily basis. I meet them occasionally at festivals. We will play with one of the bands on a ship between Sweden and Finland in a few months from now. So that's going to be a nice reunion kind of thing, and talk to them again and grab a couple of beers. It's good friends. Well, I'm not sure how to comment on that. You could say beast in many different perspectives. I would probably say much equal to what happens if you fuck with the law of nature somehow, but something very old. The truth will out. That's my only comment. The battle of life. We are constantly at war against a lot of things. I'd say you just have to adjust. You can't be at war constantly 24/7. Sometimes it's more, sometimes less on a daily basis, but I'd say, war as it looks like if you see it on TV is a different type of war. War against women and children is a cowardly thing. That's all I gotta say. Oh, you mean the record? Yeah, a live record that was released a long time ago. Yeah, still cool. I look at history with both perspective and to learn from. I'd say looking at history, you have to learn from it and then create new history. If you create new history and did not learn from the past, you're in trouble. That's more about life and death, I would say. It still keeps me going. Still does. The same. it still keeps me going. Can I pass on that? If you would have asked me 10 years ago, I would have had a lot of good things to say, but today, I'm sorry. No, I'm just so disappointed in many respects. I still love my country, but there's a leadership in the country that I can't comment on right now. Our record company has been a very nice journey so far. We've had only good cooperations with them. So yeah, only good things to say. I mean, Kaltenbach has always been, it's like a home game, you know. It's like going to a football game, it's a home game. I feel home. It's going to be lovely tonight. Looking forward to it. Oh, who? That was my answer right there. Who? No, he can call me if he likes to, or she. And then we'll have some stuff to discuss. Our new album? It's been a while since it came out, but I'm still really happy with the album. I'm proud of it, and it feels like it's one of those albums that's gonna last for a while, I hope. We're still very happy with the result of the album. Nihilist, that's where I started, and looking back at it, it's still a lovely experience. I had a great time way back then, and I actually still like a lot of the songs that we produced way back then, and I only have nice things to say. It's where everything started for me, so yeah, it was just nice times. Yeah, well, let's just say in 5 years from now it'll be called something different, in my opinion. I recall when everybody said MySpace, and I said, well, in 2 years from now it's called something different, and I think that's the same with Facebook. It's about to die. Young kids don't use it that much anymore, at least where I'm at. So we'll see. You know, it's still working as a channel for contact and promotion and stuff like that. I don't use it as much privately. I don't have time to sit down and tell everybody when I'm taking a shit. You know, it's just nice to read about bands and what's happening in the scene. You know, but that's that for me. Still nice after all those years. Obviously, yeah, that's it. I guess you don't want to overdo it, but you can't live without it. It is literally the one thing that's kept me going for many a dark night, so to speak. Everything that I've done on record and some of the stuff that I've been lived through in my youth and even now as an adult, I have always looked at the wisdom of my forefathers to say, you know, what did they go through to get there? You know, to get to a point where you can actually become a person and a man and so forth, start a family, etc. What did they go through? And I look at that a lot to see, you know, what is it like for me? What can I draw? What kind of wisdom can I draw from them to move forward for myself? Okay, close.